Well, back here in Central Texas, without warning, Chip and Joanna Gaines welcome customers for the first time at their highly anticipated coffee shop called Magnolia Press.
Chip Gaines, known for turning old houses into beautiful homes, suddenly stopped appearing in public with his wife, causing fans to wonder why. This sudden change was linked to private challenges and the stress of being famous, which affected Chip's family life. He had to make big decisions that changed their path. What made him step away from all this attention? It's clear that the reasons behind Chip Gaines's retreat are more complex than we initially thought, and what's uncovered might truly surprise you. From public figure to private life, Chip won the hearts of many with his dedication and creative touch. Each project was more than just a job for him. It was a personal mission to restore happiness and hope to each family he worked with. His love for turning the old into something fresh and new was felt throughout the community, earning him a lot of respect and admiration. But what dark secrets lie behind those newly polished doors? Secrets that forced Chip to step back at the height of his career. Stay tuned as we reveal what truly happened behind the scenes. As we look deeper into Chip Gaines's sudden break from his career, we find a story filled with love, commitment, and mystery. While they were no longer on TV, their story didn't end there. Behind the scenes, there were decisions and struggles that played a big role, not only in Chip's life, but also in his family's future and the legacy they had worked so hard to build. Each house Chip worked on wasn't just a project, it was part of his journey. These homes were symbols of his ability to see beauty where others saw decay. But this same vision that brought him so much success also created challenges in his personal life, leading to the tough decision to step out of the spotlight. What made it even more shocking was how their disappearance was tied to personal and professional choices that many didn't see coming. It's a reminder that even people who seem to have it all figured out face difficult moments that can change everything. By exploring this chapter of Chip Gaines's life, we reconnect with the man who brought joy and inspiration to so many. We also get a closer look at how complicated life can be, even for those who seem to be living the dream. In the end, this story isn't just about stepping away from fame. It's about the strength and love that helped one couple chase their dream of making the world a better place, one home at a time. Joanna, glowing with happiness, crafted the perfect engagement ring with Billy as Chip proudly watched. They celebrated that evening with a family dinner where Joanna recalls, "Both sets of parents and all our siblings were thrilled." A year later, they married at the historic Earl Harrison House in Waco, Texas, with Joanna in a strapless white dress and tiara posing beside a vintage car with a just married banner. Their love blossomed, as did their ambitions, starting at Joanna's father's auto shop where Chip met his future wife. Their partnership flourished into a strong marriage and a thriving business, transforming their passion for home renovation into a reality beyond their dreams. In 2003, in the midst of their growing love, they decided to start Magnolia Homes, their real estate and renovation company, long before they were on TV. Joanna had a gift for design, and Chip was great at construction. Together, they made a perfect team, flipping houses in Waco. Their business took off quickly, catching the eye of professionals from different industries. It wasn't long before HGTV producers noticed their potential, not because of any fancy pitches, but because of the natural energy in their partnership. Before Fixer Upper became a hit TV show, Chip and Joanna had already flipped more than 100 houses in Waco. They helped transform the city into a popular spot for home buyers. Their hard work and perfect teamwork eventually led to Fixer Upper, which premiered in 2012 with a pilot episode in 2013 that won over viewers with its heartfelt content and down-to-earth hosts. On the show, Chip and Joanna stayed true to who they were, focusing on turning rundown houses into dream homes. Chip's hands-on work and fun personality, combined with Joanna's design skills, made a great combination. Their show followed a formula where they picked homes, tackled intense renovations, and ended with a dramatic reveal, keeping fans glued to their screens, excited to see how each project turned out. As their fame grew, so did the pressure of filming and working on houses, all while raising their 5 kids. Chip began to feel the strain, and both he and Joanna knew something had to change. So, they made the difficult choice to leave the show. They wanted to put their family first, showing that home was not just the houses they worked on, but also the life they built together. This decision showed their strong commitment to each other and their children, proving that even with their incredible success, family always came first. Deciding to leave Fixer Upper wasn't easy, but Chip found it a lot more manageable with his family by his side. In 2017, after 5 successful seasons, Chip and Joanna Gaines made the tough call to step away from the show. In Chip's book, No Pain, No Gains, he opens up about how fame started to feel overwhelming, especially after a stressful incident at a flea market, a place they often visited as a family. During one of these trips, their youngest son at the time, Duke, got separated from them in a crowd that had gathered to see Chip. From renovation to revelation. This moment at the flea market hit Chip hard. While he was frantically searching for Duke, fans surrounded him, making it difficult to focus on what really mattered. It was then that he realized just how much fame was intruding on his personal life. The experience pushed Chip to rethink how much of himself and his family he wanted in the public eye. Leaving the show was a tough choice, but it was necessary to keep their family happy and healthy. Plus, Chip and Joanna wanted to try new things and grow in different ways. There were even rumors that they didn't always see eye to eye with the show's producers. Still, walking away from Fixer Upper didn't mean they were done with their business. Even after Fixer Upper, Chip stayed deeply involved in running Magnolia Homes and growing their brand. They started Magnolia Journal, a lifestyle magazine, and got into the restaurant business with Magnolia Market Silos. Chip also found new creative outlets, working on books with Joanna and even trying his hand at some acting. Leaving TV gave them the chance to turn Magnolia into a full lifestyle brand. It became much more than just home decor. In 2016, they opened Magnolia Silos, adding shops, restaurants, a bakery, and event spaces to their offerings. This spot quickly became a must-visit for fans and brought a huge boost to tourism in Waco. By 2019, Waco's visitor numbers had jumped from around 564,000 in 2013 to more than 2 million annually, thanks largely to Magnolia Silos. This huge success showed how Chip and Joanna knew how to build a loyal following and keep people coming back for more. On top of everything else, they also launched Magnolia Seed plus Supply at the Silos, expanding their brand even further and solidifying their place as leaders in the lifestyle world. Their efforts helped reshape Waco and brought it new life, showing how much one couple could achieve by following their passions while keeping their family close. Magnolia Seed plus Supply, which opened alongside their other projects at the Silos, offers gardening products and supplies, giving both locals and visitors the tools they need to create their own gardens. This effort also supports Magnolia Table and the Salvation Army by providing fresh produce. In addition, Chip and Joanna expanded into baking, selling delicious treats like cookies, cupcakes, and croissants, both at Silo's Baking Co., which opened in 2016 and online for delivery. The Silos are also home to a variety of food trucks, offering visitors even more tasty options. In April 2019, Chip and Joanna took a big step in growing their brand by announcing a new media company. Both of them became chief creative officers, and the president of HGTV, Allison Page, took on the role of president of this new venture. The plan was to create a TV network and a streaming app, allowing them to share their unique style and design ideas with even more people. Later that year, in November, they also opened Magnolia Press, a coffee shop in Waco, adding to their list of businesses that already included Magnolia Table and Silo's Baking Co. In April 2020, the Magnolia Network had a soft launch on the DIY network, giving fans a preview of their new content. The full launch was supposed to happen in 2021, but got delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, on January 5, 2022, the Magnolia Network officially launched, with Fixer Upper as one of its main shows. However, not everything was smooth sailing for Chip. He faced some challenges that affected how the public saw him. One of the biggest controversies was when Chip was accused of buying out his early business partners for a low price just before he and Joanna became TV stars. His former partners claimed that Chip had taken advantage of them, and they sued him for insider trading. But Chip fought back, and in 2020, the lawsuit was settled in his favor. After the lawsuit, Chip countersued for defamation, wanting to clear his name. The case ended with an out-of-court settlement, but the damage had been done to his reputation, making some people see him as more of an opportunist than a community-focused leader. Chip and Joanna also ran into trouble with the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, in 2018. The EPA found that during their renovations, they hadn't followed rules for handling lead-based paint in older homes. Lead can be dangerous, especially for children, so the Gaineses quickly took action to fix the issue and make sure their future projects followed safety regulations. This showed their commitment to keeping their clients safe, even while their business was under a lot of pressure. The couple had to balance growing their business with staying true to their values. Through it all, they continued to evolve, proving that their passion for home renovation and community was as strong as ever. After a review by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, it was discovered that 33 homes renovated on Fixer Upper didn't follow proper LEED-safe work practices. This mistake raised concerns about the safety of the renovation practices shown on TV, especially since many viewers might try similar projects at home. To address this, Chip and Joanna's company, Magnolia Homes, settled with the EPA by paying a $40,000 fine. They also agreed to contribute $160,000 to a program in Waco, Texas, aimed at reducing lead paint risks in homes and places for children. Magnolia Homes also took action to educate others about lead paint dangers. They even produced a special episode of Fixer Upper to talk about the risks and to promote safe renovation practices. To make sure they followed the rules moving forward, the company set up a detailed system to keep things in check. This included better training for their workers and keeping more careful records. These changes highlighted just how important it is to stick to safety guidelines, especially for a show that influences so many viewers. The hidden costs of fame. The challenges for Chip and Joanna didn't stop with safety regulations, though. even after stepping away from Fixer Upper to spend more time with family and explore other ventures. They continued to work hard, which began to affect their health. In February 2019, Chip had a major health scare, a widowmaker heart attack, which happens when a key artery in the heart is blocked. This event was a frightening reminder of the stress and personal costs that come with a busy, high-pressure lifestyle. Chip and Joanna's careers have always been a mix of big wins and personal challenges, showing just how tough it can be to balance a public life with the pressures of everyday health and family. Their story is a reminder that success in business often comes with tough choices, and taking care of both safety and health is key, whether for their own family or the community they serve. Despite these struggles, Chip and Joanna have continued to inspire others with their dedication, proving that even through tough times, it's possible to stay committed to what matters most. Whether it's in their renovations, their business, or their personal lives, they show how important it is to keep learning, growing, and making smart choices for the future. Chip had to go through emergency surgery to clear the blockage that caused his heart attack, but luckily, he made a full recovery. This scary experience reminded him, and many others, just how common heart disease is and how it can affect anyone, no matter their age or lifestyle. His situation highlighted how important it is to recognize the signs of a heart attack, like chest pain, shortness of breath, or discomfort in other areas of the upper body. Knowing these symptoms and acting fast can save a life, something Chip experienced firsthand. After he recovered, Chip became passionate about raising awareness for heart health. He started using his platform to educate people on the dangers of heart disease and how to prevent it. He's been open about what he went through, sharing tips like eating healthy, staying active, and avoiding smoking. Chip's story is a great example of how modern medicine and quick action can make all the difference when someone is facing heart problems. Along with Chip's health issues, he and Joanna were still busy running their businesses and thinking about their next steps. After stepping away from Fixer Upper in 2018, they surprised fans by announcing they were bringing the show back in 2020 under their own production company, Magnolia. This sparked some talk about why they left in the first place, with some people wondering if there had been disagreements with their former producers. But in 2021, Chip and Joanna returned successfully with a new season of Fixer Upper, proving they were still a major force in home renovation. Through all of this, Chip and Joanna showed how much they value their family, health, and well-being. Even with their busy public lives, they've managed to keep these priorities front and center, sharing their struggles and triumphs along the way. Their journey shows that it's possible to juggle work, health, and family without losing sight of what's important. Chip's health scare and their comeback on TV are reminders that even when things get tough, focusing on what matters most, like health and family, can help you push through. The return of Fixer Upper not only brought back fans from all over the world, but also added some new surprises to the mix. In one episode, Chip and Joanna took on a huge project, turning a historic hotel in Waco into a stunning destination spot. This showed everyone that their design and renovation skills were still as strong as ever. Now, with their own company, Magnolia, they keep making shows that people love, and Chip continues to be seen as a beloved TV star, a smart business owner, and a devoted family man. In 2021, fans were worried when a picture of Chip with a shaved head popped up online. People started to wonder if something was wrong with his health, and messages of support poured in from everywhere. Soon after, though, it was explained that Chip had shaved his head for a great cause. He had become an ambassador for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and shaved his head to raise awareness for kids battling cancer. He even donated his hair to make wigs for children going through treatment. This act of kindness cleared up the rumors and showed his strong commitment to charity, helping raise more than $300,000 for the campaign. Chip and Joanna's Magnolia brand has grown into a huge lifestyle business, offering more than just home goods. They now run a bakery, a restaurant, and even vacation rentals. With the launch of Magnolia Network, they've branched out even more, creating different lifestyle shows, including the return of Fixer Upper in 2021. Even though they're busy with work, Chip and Joanna make sure to put their family and faith first. They openly share how important it is for them to be there for their 5 children and keep giving back, like their ongoing support for St. Jude's Hospital. Looking ahead, there's so much potential for the Magnolia brand. They could open more stores, dive into new design projects, or maybe even make shows about their family life. With an estimated net worth of $50 million, Chip and Joanna are set for even more success in the future. As they celebrate 10 years of Fixer Upper, their love for home renovation is still at the heart of everything they do. They're also considering ways to mentor others who want to follow in their footsteps. While Chip has faced some tough moments in his career, it's clear that his continued work and public outreach will help strengthen his reputation and leave a lasting legacy. Did the pressures of fame and the intense demands of a public life lead to Chip Gaines's dramatic decision to leave the spotlight? Like and subscribe to uncover the deep, unsettling layers behind his sudden disappearance and what truly lies beyond the renovations.